Tonight, these four people need to compete for the prizes of a lifetime on The Price is Right, presented by Pure White Dove, the new bath and beauty bar that's better for your skin than the most expensive soap you can buy. And now, here's your host on The Price is Right, Bill Cullen.
Hello there, welcome to The Price is Right. Incidentally, tonight we'll be announcing the winner of our showcase, so stay watching for that one. Right now, let's go over here and meet our bargain hunters. First of all is our triumphant returning champion, Mr. Dale Fuller, a plumber from Bettendorf, Iowa. This is his third week. Thus far, he's won $17,170 worth of merchandise. Welcome back. Dale, I know you're a plumber. I wanted to ask, do you have your own business?
No, I don't, Bill. I work for a contractor. It's just a small business, just my boss and myself.
Well, that ought to be enough to handle everything. Let's say hello to Mrs. Beverly Goodwin, a housewife from Taylor, Michigan. What are you doing in New York, Beverly?
Well, we left our daughter with my parents, and we're here celebrating our 5th wedding anniversary.
Happy anniversary.
Well, thank you.
Mr. James Jones, a salesman from Youngstown, Ohio. Do you have children at home, Mr. Jones?
No, they're with us, Bill. We're showing them New York City and following them until they drop, which they never do.
They never do. I assure you, you will drop first, Mr. Jones. Mrs. Helen Budd, a housewife from Norfolk, Virginia. What does your husband do, Helen?
He's a printer, Bill. We have our own little business. He's been in business about 2 years for himself.
All right, now you've met everyone. And before we start the game, I'd like to give each of you a wonderful gift from Lever Brothers, a full year's supply of Dove, and there's June with it right there. All right, now let's play The Price is Right. I think you know how it works. You bid for the merchandise we present as usual. Go as high as you like, stop wherever you like. It goes to the person who bids the highest without going over. Big winner at the end of the show comes back again next week like our champion here and takes on 3 new challenges. Now, if you're all set, take a look at the draperies over there at your far left, and here's our first item going up for bids. Tell us about it, Donald.
Okay, it's a snack bar. A versatile, modern design by Dwyer Products Corporation and handsome walnut finish with stain and mar-resistant red laminated plastic bar top. It has a hard maple splash rail, and watch closely as we turn it around to reveal a handsomely equipped bar kitchen. Yes, it has a 7 cubic foot refrigerator and understorage units, a large sink, an electric range top, an oven, and beverage storage space, all in a compact 7.5 foot unit. This unusual snack bar will be in your home if the price is right. Price Authority, Dwyer Products Corporation, Michigan City, Indiana.
Well, there you are. You're bidding for it just as you see it there, minus the accoutrements, like the pots and pans and things like that. We start with number 1, our champion, Mr. Fuller. Begin anywhere you'd like, Mr. Fuller.
I'll start it with $500, Bill.
$500 opening bid to you, Mrs. Goodwin.
$600.
How about you, Mr. Jones?
Well, I'd sure like to have that, Bill. I'll go $700.
$700 to Mrs. Butt down the line.
$750.
$750. And we're back to our champion, Mr. Fuller.
$900.
$900, Mrs. Goodwin. You're
$1,000.
$1,000. Now we come to final bids. Miss Jones, I'm sorry. Mr. Jones, you're 7.
Thank you.
Top is 1,000, and this is your final bid.
Bill, I'll freeze.
You freeze there, all right. Mrs. Butt, you are $750. Top bid is $1,000, and this is your final bid. There will be 2 bids off. $1,100. Mr. Fuller, you are 9. Top is 11. This is your last bid. There's 1 bid after you.
I'll bid 15.
Mrs. Goodwin, you have the final bid of the game. You are 1,000. Top is 1,500.
I believe I'll freeze, Bill.
Okay. Bidding's done then. Let me review the bids as we have them here. We have from left to right. $1,500 for our champion, $1,000 for Mrs. Goodwin, $700 for Mr. Jones, $1,100 for Mrs. Butt. They are the bids. And right down there a little further is your Dwyer snack bar. Take a look at that while I take a look in the envelope, see if I can't come up with the actual retail value. Okay, here's the number. $858. Mr. Jones, you are the winner. Congratulations.
Already I got it.
Pass that along to Mr. Jones over there. $850. Bonus. Now, Mr. Jones, you have a bonus. That snack bar of yours, I think you'll agree with me, looks kind of lonesome standing there all by itself. So, to keep it company, try this bonus. Watch the curtains, a new living room. That's beautiful early American styling from the Provincetown Maple collection of the Dearborn Company, including charming upholstered pieces, an impressive wall unit, and occasional tables. All 14 pieces made of rugged, hard rock maple and accented with cast brass hardware. Incidentally, that snack bar will not be stocked when it arrives, by the way, but we can take care of that. Let me ask you a question, Mr. Jones. Do you like champagne?
Yes, Bill.
That's good.
Who doesn't?
You're right. Well, I hope then you have some at home, because the rest of your bonus is an old-fashioned milk wagon. Bring it on out here. There you are. That is the rest of your bonus.
Well, this is the horse I bet on last week.
Well, he's now pulling a wagon, and that's what should have happened to him. There it is. It is all yours. Congratulations to you from The Price is Right. Incidentally, your new furniture will be transported to your home by Allied Van Lines, the world's leading household goods movers. Now, we'll have another terrific prize in a moment, but now here's the dinner your family will love you for, plus that extra something.
The crowning touch. Yes, Imperial is unconditionally guaranteed to taste like the 70-cent spread, yet cost so much less. Here's why only Imperial can make that guarantee. First, Imperial is made to have the same delicate flavor as the 70-cent spread. But that alone isn't enough. Imperial is also made to melt like the 70-cent spread, for the full flavor and aroma of any spread can be released only if it melts properly. You can prove this yourself. Imperial here, the 70-cent spread here. See? They melt the same, they taste the same, because the way Imperial melts releases that wonderful taste you love. Only Imperial is unconditionally guaranteed to taste like the 70-cent spread, yet cost so much less. Naturally, just like the 70-cent spread, you'll keep Imperial refrigerated.
Okay, here we are back again. Well, we got one down and another one to go. Watch the draperies over there to your left. You ladies are going to love this one. Tell us all about the next one going up for bids, Donald.
A Minx toe. A fabulous design from the studio of famed Schiaparelli. It's fashioned of luxurious Emba tourmaline mink in dramatic straight-line styling, which reaches down to the knees. It has attractive pleating at the elbows and will wrap you in the glamour of exotic mink if you make the best bid. Price Authority, Schiaparelli Furs, New York.
Look at there. It reaches the whole length of the panel. Thank you, Tony and June. Leave it there so you can all feel the material from time to time. Once the bidding begins, we're going to ask for $50 minimums, $50 over the top price once the bidding starts. You may bid higher if you want. Mrs. Goodwin, number 2, we begin with you. Start anywhere you'd like.
I'll start at 300.
Mr. Jones?
400, Bill.
400, Mrs. Butt.
500.
Up we go, and in some bit of a hurry, too. Mr. Fuller, $500. $600, says Mr. Fuller. Miss Goodwin, you're at 300. Top is $600.
700.
$700.
800, Bill.
800, says Mr. Jones. He just felt it.
900.
$900. Mr. Fuller, you're 6. Top is $900. $1,000. Miss Goodwin, you're 7. Top is $1,000.
I'll say 1,100.
Mr. Jones, you were 800. Top is $1,100.
Bill, I'm going to freeze.
You might if you don't win it. Let's see now. $800. Miss Butt, you're 900. Top is $1,100. There are only 3 people left in the game now.
I think 1150, Bill.
1150 it is. Mr. Fuller, you're 1,000. Top's 1150. And make up your own mind, Mr. Fuller.
What is the last bid, the highest bid?
The high bid is 1150.
I'll go 12.
1,200 even. Miss Goodwin, you're 11. Top is 1,200.
I'm going to freeze.
That leaves 2 people in the game, the left end and the right end. Now, Mrs. Butt over there, you're 1150. Top is $1,200. Only 2 of you left.
I think I'll freeze.
You going to freeze?
Yes.
And Mr. Fuller's at 1,200. Well, I might be wrong, but I have my own idea on this one. Let me read down the numbers that we have so far. $1,200, $1,100, $800, and $1,150. And right in front of you, your mink stole from Schiaparelli. Everybody take a look at it. For 3 of you, it'll be the last look while I go into the envelope and come up with the actual retail value. I thought so. Retail value, $2,200. Mr. Fuller, it is yours by a landslide. There you are. I was sure up there. There you go.
Yeah, thank you.
$2,200. Thank you. There you are, Mr. Fuller. Incidentally, right now, we're ready with the name of the winner of the Family Showcase. Now, we've showed it to you for 3 weeks. Now, right now, here are the official prices of the items in the showcase. You check them carefully against your own estimates. Okay, Brother Pardo.
All right, Bill. First, the Richardson Mobile Home, its price, $5,286. And then second, the Newtone Food Center, priced at $74.95. Third, the Cross Pen and Pencil Set, retailing for $17.50. Fourth, the Chess Set and Chess Board, together, priced at $259.99. Fifth, the Chanel No. 22 perfume, its price, $60. Sixth, the Smith Corona Electric Portable Typewriter, priced at $164.50. And finally, the Diamond and Sapphire Pendant Necklace, its price, $1,075, all adding up to a grand total of $6,937.94. The price of the entire family showcase. Bill Cullen, please. What's the winning bid?
Well, Donald and everybody, the winning bid is right on the nose, $6,937.94. Now, the price of the entire family showcase, and we had a two-way tie. In accordance with our rules, we held a bidding runoff. We asked each of the persons who tied to send us a telegram with a bid for one of the items in the showcase, specifically the pendant necklace, the price of which you remember, $1,075. Well, now, the telegrams are in. The tie is broken with a bid of $1,000 for the necklace, and the winner of the entire family showcase is Mrs. C.C. Sparrow. Our heartiest congratulations to you, Mrs. Sparrow. Your Richardson Mobile home will be delivered by National Trail Air Convoy, and all arrangements for you to receive the other items in the showcase, of course, will be made immediately. Our best wishes. Now, next week we start a brand new showcase with a fabulous storybook home, which is complete with a beautiful indoor swimming pool. So be sure to be with us then. Somebody has to win the showcase, and it might just as well be you. Now then, thank you all for your patience, and we direct your attention to our turntable. Watch it as it spins. Here's our next item going up for bids.
High fidelity and television. Stereophonic high fidelity and remote control television by the Zenith Radio Corporation in Italian provincial styling, finished in Tuscany walnut. The Rigoletto model high fidelity set is completely equipped in one impressive cabinet and features exclusive extended stereophonic sound reproduction on 4 high-fidelity speakers with crossover network. It has a new custom Cobra-matic 4-speed record changer and powerful AM/FM radio. The Zenith Grenshaw television set has 4 front-firing high-fidelity speakers, patented spotlight dial, touch tuning, built-in UHF-VHF antenna, and a new 400 Space Command remote tuning, which adjusts sound volume as well as changing channels. Both stereophonic high-fidelity set and remote control television are yours if you make the most accurate bid. Price authority, Zenith Radio Corporation, Chicago, Illinois.
Well, there it is, just as you see it here. The hi-fi, the television, the remote control, the whole works as you see it. We begin with position number 3. That is you, Mr. Jones. You start anywhere you'd like. It is not a one-bid item, I'll remind you. It's you bid until stopped there.
Thank you, Bill.
All righty.
Well, I'll bid $400.
Opening bid of $400 to Mrs. Butt there.
My teenage daughter would love you, Bill.
Well, thank her for me. I love her,
I'll
too.
bid $450.
$450, Mr. Fuller. What do you make it?
$500.
$500, Mrs. Goodwin.
$600.
$600 to Mr. Jones, who's at 4.
$700, Bill.
$700, says Mr. Jones. Miss Butt, you're at $450.
$750.
$750, Mr. Fuller. You are at $500. Look it over.
$800.
$800, says Mr. Fuller. Miss Goodwin, you're at $600. Top is 8.
I say $900.
Mr. Jones, you're at $700.
Oh, this is a real crazy outfit. I'll go,
Cool.
full. Who said it's full? $1,000.
$1,000. Mrs. Butt, you are $750. Top is $1,000.
1,050.
1,050, says Mrs. Butt. Mr. Fuller, you are at $800. Top is $1,050.
$1,100.
$1,100, Mrs. Goodwin. You are $900. $1,150, Mr. Jones. You're at $1,000.
$1,200.
$1,200, Mrs. Butt. You are $1,050.
1,250.
$1,250, Mr. Fuller. You are $1,100. This would begin the final bids now. I'll run it over for you again, Mr. Fuller. You're 11. Top's $1,250. This now is your final bid.
I'll bid 13, Bill.
Miss Goodwin, you're $1,150. Top is 13. This is your final bid.
1,350.
Mr. Jones, you were $1,200. Top is $1,350. This is your final bid.
Well, I'd like to have it. $1,500, Bill.
Mrs. Butt, you were $1,250. Top is $1,500. You have the final bid in the game if you care to make it.
I think I will freeze.
It's over then. The bidding's done. All right, there it is. Here's what you're bidding on. The bids are $1,300, $1,350, $1,500, and $1,250. There are the bids. In the envelope we go for the actual retail value. Somebody is right smack dab on the nose. Retail value, $1,300. Mr. Fuller, our champion, you hit it right on the nose. Boy, what a job of work. $1,300, and it's yours. You are welcome. Bonus. Now, you have all kind of entertainment there, Mr. Fuller, but if you want to take your entertainment with you away from home, here comes a portable radio. This is the Zenith Royal 1000D transoceanic all-transistor portable radio with 9 wave bands, including marine, weather, and international shortwave. You're going to find it pretty handy to take with you on your cruise through the Caribbean. I want you, champion, to listen very carefully. We have chartered a private yacht to take you and your wife on a 7-day cruise through the Caribbean. We have booked all the passenger accommodations on that fabulous yacht, the yacht Vagabondia III. She is your boat, complete with captain, crew, fuel, and food for one entire week, sailing from Miami to the Bahamas, to Nassau, and then back through the Caribbean. Now, in addition to you and your wife, you may take along 6 of your close friends. However, here comes the catch. Now, listen carefully. You must name those 6 friends right now on the air. No family, no relatives, 6 close friends. Name them right now on the air. Who would you like? Yeah.
That is, if they can go.
Yeah, we assume that they'll be able to go if there's any change there, well, of course. Name 6 friends, no family, no relatives. Who would you like to take along on your cruise to the Caribbean?
Well, Mr. and Mrs. Wright, that's my one neighbor.
Mrs. Wright, that's one
Yes.
side of you.
And then the other side is, the other side, Mr. and Mrs.
Mr. and Mrs.
Oh, they've got me.
Oh, yeah. You just made 2 friends and 2 lifelong enemies. That's all I have to say. The other side, the other side. The other people on the other side. I understand. Yeah, all right. Now you got the one side and the other side.
Niece is their name.
What's her name?
Niece. I knew it coming.
I'm glad you. Yeah. I'm glad you thought. All right, you got 2 more people to go. Now, where would you like to go? I mean,
then I'd like to take my pastor and his wife.
your pastor and his wife.
Yes.
Should I ask you their name or what?
Clark.
Clark.
Uh-huh.
So you have the Wrights, the nieces, and the Clarks. You have chosen them. Happy traveling to all of you. Congratulations from the Price is Right. There you are. Our bids are instantaneously recorded on our tote machines made by the American Totalizator Company, a subsidiary of Universal Control Incorporated. Now, we'll have an exciting climax to our shopping spree in just a moment. But right now, let's take a few seconds out for a word about wonderful new Dove.
It's Dove, the greatest improvement on soap in our time, because it can't dry, can't irritate your skin as all soaps can. Dove is an entirely new formulation. It starts with a base of 1/4 cleansing cream. That's why Dove can't dry your skin. Then a combination of special ingredients that makes Dove pH 7 perfectly mild. Dove is the only bar science rates pH 7 perfectly mild, completely free of the alkali found in all soaps. That's why Dove can't irritate your skin. Soap dries, but Dove creams. Soap irritates, but Dove can't irritate because it's perfectly mild. Dove leaves your skin soft and smooth all over.
There you are. Now, everybody all set? We got somebody out traveling. And let's ask you to look over there to the draperies to your left. Here is our next item going up for bids on The Price is Right.
2 cars. A Simca convertible and a Simca four-door sedan, both made in Paris and imported by the Chrysler Corporation. The dramatic convertible is the Ocean, a handcrafted sports design, precision-made and powered by a front-mounted 57-horsepower Flash special engine. It has standard equipment including luxury styling with padded dashboard and saddle leather interior. The Simca Elise sedan is a smart economy car with full-size luggage space, 4 wide doors, and 48-horsepower engine. Both are equipped with heater, defroster, reclining seats, and white sidewall tires, and both will be yours if the price is right. Price authority, Chrysler Corporation.
Okay, thank you, Don, Tony, and June. There you have it. You're bidding on the 2 cars, and a reminder, if I may, you are bidding for both cars at their port of entry price, New York. Port of entry, New York price. We will not accept an opening bid of less than $1,500. You may, however, open higher than that. We start with number 4, that is Mrs. Butt, for the 2 cars, ma'am.
$2,000.
An opening bid of $2,000. All right, now minimums are going to be $100. You may bid higher again if you want. Mr. Fuller, $2,000 to you.
21, Bill.
21, Mrs. Goodwin.
22.
22, Mr. Jones.
23, Bill.
23, Mrs. Butt.
24.
Up we go. Mrs. Butt says 24. Mr. Fuller, you're 2100.
25.
25 is a good number. Miss Goodwin, you're 22.
Oh, 26.
26, Mr. Jones, you're 23.
3,000, Bill.
Jumping it all the way up to 3,000. Okay. Mrs. Butt, you're
3,100.
3,100 says Mrs. Butt. Now the bids range from 25 up to 31. A reminder, you're bidding on the 2 cars there at their port of entry New York price. Mr. Fuller, our champion, you're 25. Top is 3,100.
I'm going to freeze, Bill.
You may. Now that leaves 3 people in the game. Miss Goodwin, Mr. Jones, and Miss Butt. Miss Goodwin, you're 26. Top is 31. Minimums are $100.
I think I'll freeze, Bill.
Well, that leaves 2 people in the game. Mr. Jones, you're 3,000. Top is 31.
32, Bill.
Mrs. Butt, you're 31. Top is $3,200.
33.
Mr. Jones, you're 32. Top is 33.
3,400.
$3,400 it is, Mrs. Butt.
I'm going to freeze.
You're going to stop right there, okay. It ends that quickly then. Mr. Jones is high. Naturally, he won't go higher. So let me read down the numbers. Well, the audience showed a lot of opinion there. We'll give them a chance to test their skill. First of all, I'll read down the bids. 2,500, 2,600, 3,400, 3,300. Now, audience, if you want to get in the game with us, with your applause, how many of you think that Mr. Fuller at $2,500 will be the winner? With your applause, please. How many of you think Mr. Fuller will win? Oh, Mr. Fuller. How many of you think Miss Goodwin at $2,600 will win? How many of you think Mr. Jones at $3,400? Overwhelming. And how many of you think maybe Mrs. Butt with $3,300? Well, no doubt about it. The audience seems to think you're going to do it, Mr. Jones. Now, let's find out how. I can tell you one thing. The audience is all for you. Our audiences are very seldom right.
Honest. They're honest.
Well, they're honest.
They're
They're
honest.
honest as the day is long. Let me get in the envelope here and find the actual retail value. Well, what do you know? You see there, those audiences don't know everything. This goes to show you. Retail value, $5,092. Mr. Jones has it, and the audience came through for it. Hey, I pass that along to Mr. Jones, if you will, please.
How astonishing.
There you are. That audience came through with flying colors if I ever saw any. We'll have the final scores and the name of our big winner as soon as our tabulation is done. But say right now, if you'd like a great new wash day partner for your clothes, here is something new, something blue that'll be an ideal marriage for life. It is new Blue Whisk. Liquid Whisk, and the only really modern laundry detergent there is. In fact, Liquid Whisk is the one that cleans away deep dirt that powders just can't reach. Now, you just imagine this dirty piece of cloth here in this hoop is part of your family wash. Now, to compare Liquid Whisk with laundry powders for cleaning speed and thoroughness, we're covering half the cloth with a mixture of powder detergent and water, really concentrated. The other half with Liquid Whisk. Okay? Now that we have that done, the hoop is placed in hot water. And look there. Whisk goes to work instantly, penetrates fast, immediately starts to loosen and separate the soil. Now, your own wash day proof will be just as dramatic. Believe me, Liquid Whisk cleans away deep dirt powders can't reach. So you switch to Blue Liquid Whisk, the modern detergent that gets all your wash, everything, completely clean. Now then, it's time for that accounting, so Don Pardo, suppose we come over to you. What are the scores?
You know I haven't, Bill. Mr. Fuller has won the first hole, the hi-fi set and the TV set, and the radio and the cruise for a total of $6,225. Mrs. Goodwin, we're sorry that you didn't win anything, but we have for you the famous 24-volume Encyclopedia Britannica, a lifetime library for the entire family. Congratulations to you. And Mr. Jones has won the snack bar, the living room, the milk wagon, and the 2 cars for a total of $7,833. Now then, Mrs. Buck, we're sorry also that you didn't win anything, and we have for you the 24-volume Encyclopedia Britannica. Congratulations to you.
Yeah.
Bill, it's close, but not quite close enough. We have a brand new champion, do we not?
On a real close one we have, Donald. It is Mr. James Jones, a salesman from Youngstown, Ohio, with $7,833 worth of admission. Congratulations. Real well done. Men sort of stole the march from the ladies tonight. Mrs. Goodwin and Mrs. Butt, I'm sorry neither of you won anything, but thanks for being with us. Mr. Fuller, in your 4 weeks with us, or 3 weeks with us, you have won a total of $23,395 worth of merchandise, and that is not bad at all.
No, it isn't, Bill, and I thank you.
And I sincerely hope you and the Wrights and the nieces and your parson all enjoy your trip through the Caribbean.
Thank you.
Okay,
I'm sure we will.
give our very best to those of you who will be going. Oh, Mr. Jones, only question I have to ask you, sir, is will you be able to join us again next week at the same time to defend that championship of yours?
Bill, I'm going to start walking back to New York tomorrow morning, providing a fly tonight.
All right, we'll make sure you get fit with a nice, comfortable pair of tennis shoes or something like that and be looking for you, Mr. Jones, next week when you defend. Incidentally, you probably wonder why June Ferguson has been sitting in that automobile for the entire show. The reason is, the quarters are so close. June's a woman driver, you know. She's too close to the other car in the panel to get out. So, Junie, just sit there for a while, and we'll get you out in time for next week's show. For a look at our brand new showcase featuring the fabulous Storybook Home with the exciting indoor swimming pool, join us again next week when The Price is Right once again will be brought to you by Lever Brothers. We'll see you then, or tomorrow morning on the daytime Price is Right on this same station. Thank you for being with us, and good night, everybody, from The Price is Right.
The Price is Right has been brought to you by Blue Liquid Whisk for Family Wash. Because it's a liquid, Whisk gets all your clothes beautifully clean and white. Whisk, the liquid way to your cleanest wash. Lever Brothers unconditionally guarantee satisfaction or your money back. Travel arrangements for guests of The Price is Right have been arranged by American Airlines, first with jets across the USA. Gowns by Steele Chapman. The Price is Right is a Mark Goodson, Bill Todman production in association with the NBC Television Network. This is Don Pardo speaking. Now stay tuned for the Dave King Show in color next over most of these NBC stations.